In the name of the Almighty. Boom, Savages says. Oh my God. Welcome, guys, to another exciting episode.
I feel it real fun. Your Manifesting Questions Answered live today.
That's right.
Our 7th of February.
That's right.
A week for Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, it's almost happy VD time.
Doing our love shows.
Love shows.
So go to freeneville.com.
This is when the time when people start getting all goofy around love.
And subscribe to our 221 email list.
That's right. Yasmin Maxwell's watching.
You'll get an email
Anicia
every day.
Is watching. Until one of us dies.
Or 20 dies.
That's right. Well, I'll teach you how to hit the button.
Oh, okay.
That way it
until
goes on forever.
You or we die.
And then I'll teach you. I'm at
Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Joy.
It's our 90-day adventure.
And
it's loads of fun.
Yeah, it works, right? Like, let's face it, right?
More than works.
I'm really having a hard time with this after 3 years. Really? When are you going to bite the bullet? Give up a donut, for fuck's sake. Right? Somebody type up, give up a donut, for fuck's sake. Right? Like, seriously. Marcy did, right?
Yep.
Yolanda did.
Yep.
I believe Stephanie has. All kinds of kids give up a donut so that they can change their lives. But some people just go, you know what?
Save their waistlines.
I am going to do it on my own and eat the donut. It's like, yeah.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com. That's our YouTube channel. Loads of goodies up there.
Oh my God, this is great.
All right.
Cool. Sage.
Hello, Sage.
Let's grab your question. Let's
see if we can.
Ready? Question. How do you know when something is a bridge of incident as opposed to when you're trying to force something? Oh, that's easy. Cool. I can't see the rest of your question, by the way.
Yeah, we can only see 2 lines.
Ready?
Yes.
It feels forceful.
Yeah, it does.
Right? That's all. It's really that simple. Right? Because it's like, so I'm going to ask Victoria about lunch after the show. And we can make it a real force fest, right? Or we can have fun. Right? Yes. And that's the thing. By the way, it doesn't mean all bridges of incident are fun. Like sometimes, as you'll be finding out later in the show today, sometimes, like on the way to manifesting wealth, you experience something called debt. Or you get fired. Remember Neville got fired? Neville was imagining preaching the word, right?
Yeah.
And he goes to work one day or leaves the room or whatever, right? I think they gave him a room and a wage, right? Yes. And he walks out of his little closet or whatever, and they said, see ya, right? I wouldn't want to be ya. Whoa.
Yeah.
But they fired him because he was imagining preaching, but he was basically being a wuss.
So that was his bridge.
Yeah, that was his bridge.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you'll know it. If you're forcing, you know. It's sort of like the whole thing of like, Mr. 20, I'm looking for signs to make sure it's coming. Well, if you're looking for signs, it ain't coming, right? Because I don't look for signs. I mean, like for years, when I was managing, manifesting the whole immigration thing and so on. Yeah. I mean, like all of these things were showing up in the news. It's getting harder. They're not going to let anyone in, all that crap.
Yeah.
Whatever. And the amount of things that made it easier for me to happen. I mean, like, it's funny. It's a great story. You can find it at episodes 100, 200, and 300, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's at feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Yeah, the YouTube channel.
Search out those episodes.
Look at all these cool kids.
There's loads of writing. Good on you.
Patricia.
So, Sage, hope that was a goodie for you.
All right.
Seeing as we couldn't see all your questions.
Yeah, hope that helped. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I doubt it helped. I really doubt that the show matters. Time to go.
Yeah, I guess as long as you remain faithful to your end. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like when the bridge occurs, it's like something that happens to you. Just keep remaining in your end.
Yeah, if you're in a state of your wish fulfilled, all sorts of cool shit happens.
Yeah.
By the way, Sage says I'm enjoying the Prosperity Pack, and oh man, it's just rolling. Love you guys. Love all the comments. Richard, Charlotte, welcome to the show.
Okay.
All right, Victoria.
So now we're going to go to our next question.
That's right, which is our first question.
Which is our first question, except someone snuck in the door.
Oh, naughty, naughty people.
And this is from Don or Dan. What? Oh, we go all the way up the top.
Yeah.
Sorry, the first question, I didn't see all of that, is from Charmaine in Manifesting Mastery.
All right.
Hey, TTMB.
Hey.
Hiya. It's day 33 of Manifesting Mastery, and I've really enjoyed what I've learned so far. I do the homework every day, in addition to my 3 to 4 Feel It Real sessions every day. MM has really helped me narrow my focus a bit.
Cool.
I'm a manifesting master, but here's the thing. I absolutely, continuously manifest the exact opposite of what I imagine.
By the way, get how this ties in with the first one, right?
Yeah.
like, by the way, when you get rid of opposites, what's the opposite of white?
Not white.
Yeah, some people say black, right?
Yeah.
What's the opposite of red, green? Really? Who said they're opposites?
Yes.
Right? They're not. Right? They're just experiences. By the way, I remember reading about Trump having massive debt. He probably still does, right? Most rich people I knew, they embrace debt and they use it as a tool, as a weapon, right? But anyway, go ahead, Victoria.
Okay.
All right.
It's getting to be a bit of a situational comedy now, and I would laugh, except by now, just over 6 months after discovering Neville and just over a month of I'm losing faith rapidly. Instead of financial independence, I manifested even more debt. It seems to be an impossible situation. I imagine my husband being brilliant at his job and having easier days, and instead he's just had the week from hell. What am I doing wrong? Charmaine.
All right, cool.
And there's a big PS. But
There's a
maybe
big
we'll do
PS.
it
We'll
later.
get to that, right?
Yeah, okay.
So here's the thing. You get to return to your state. Remember, the physical's always an echo. Right? So when people say, like, I was in one of the other Neville Goddard groups, and somebody was saying, well, the key is to remain present, right? Really get into the present. And it's like, well, what does that even mean, right? The physical reality is always in the past. It takes light 186,000 miles to move per second. It takes sound 1,100 feet per second. Everything you sense through your senses is in the past. It's what follows. What leads is the imaginal act. So here's what's cool. Step number 1, stop and be still. Step number 1.5, stop imagining that you manifest the opposite. Because you can't pick your bridges, right? And I know there's someone out there who says, well, I'm going to pick all my bridges too, because if Neville said there's no limitation. It's like, right, Neville threw down on a con man one day to get, and he got, well, in the process, he was manifesting tickets for his brother. Yeah. I'm sure Neville didn't go, right. Yeah, so from now on, I will never manifest a con man again. To just notice, if you're faithful to your wish fulfilled, you have an incident, and there were some particulars there that I had to pull out because it was too long. But if you have an incident where that was my friend who, every time she got a bonus at work, something would break. Bonus at work, something would break. And my first advice was, cool, imagine you got a bonus at work, you bought golf clubs. You got a bonus at work, you bought more golf clubs. You got a bonus at work, it'd be nice if there's some room in the fucking closet, right? Because you got too many golf clubs. You got to let it be fun. So, but let's dive into the PS, because there's some power there.
All right. PS, it's like there's a switch in my subconscious that translates everything into a different language, and the message of what I actually want is completely lost.
Oh my God, this is cool. So here's what's happening. We're actually getting to some real gold here. You're mixing in some stuff that doesn't need mixed in. Subconscious, communicating, message. If you go, like, onto some of the batshit crazy law of attraction groups, you'll see this all the time, right? I am using the 555 method 10 times a day, right? In order to sufficiently suppress my subconscious mind into submission, right? Submit the subconscious mind, right? So that it will get what I want, right? Now, let's play a game called There's No Such Thing as Your Subconscious. I know Neville mentioned it once or twice, but he stopped for a reason. That just complicates the shit out of everything, right? Second thing is, it's not about sending a message. This implies duality. There's a subconscious that I need to impress or get a message to, and I know it's written in a light tone, but on some level you believe this, or else you wouldn't mention it. I don't mention this because I don't believe it, right? Nobody has ever shown me a subconscious before. They've shown me a light bulb. Okay, they've never showed me a subconscious, right? So let's have a light bulb moment and just go, right, what's feeling it real really about? It's not about sending a message. It's not about subconscious beating it to submission like Millikan did. This is all about how easy can you enter into the state of your wish fulfilled. So you got $600, you ran up a little debt to repair some shit. Cool, right? Revise.
Yeah.
Right? Just revise it. Be done with it. Imagine up something lovely now. Imagine up something lovelier now. That's the whole thing. Keep returning to your dwelling place. And you do that, and like Yasmin Maxwell says, you get away from that secondary cause. Am I communicating effectively? It's like there's a switch. I get it. I really do. Been there. We've all bought into stuff like that. But walking away from it, gold. Tony is here. Boom. Nice to see you.
Another thing Yasmin said, actually a few comments ago.
Oh,
which
she's
is
always
quite true.
yakking.
No, it's a goodie one.
All right.
Is when we were talking about manifesting the complete opposite of what you want. She said, don't, instead of the 180 degrees, thinking,
Yep.
this is the total lot, do that 90-degree turn.
Yep.
Which I think we've talked about, I know, in lots of calls and possibly
Totally.
on shows, but yeah, maybe you can. How would Charmaine to use the 90-degree turn?
Remember, you just manifested up something different along the way. If you're really nailing wealth, right? Let's say you're 100% in that state of wealth, and a pizza shows up for lunch. You ordered it, right? It's just pizza, right? You're imagining wealth, and hubby has a bad week at work. Maybe that's what makes him go, right, I'm tired of this fucking job. I'm doing something different.
Maybe that's his bridge.
Yeah, and maybe it's, right, maybe that helps him tone up his skills in some way so that he gets a promotion. We don't know. But this is the cool thing. As far as I'm concerned, everything is a bridge or an end. If you let it be an end, you're done. If you go, right, this is a bridge to something, right? Am I in my state? There's the question I always ask. Am I in my state? If yes, cool. If not, move back in. So, boom.
I'll just finish off. There's a little bit more from
Please
her
do.
in OPS. For the first week or so, I was practically on the clouds. I was
this is good.
so damn happy that I made this happen. I kept repeating, wow, this stuff actually works in my head and in my journals. Being so damn grateful that I wasn't as trapped, as if I've been feeling for the last 2 years, because I could choose a better reality. Sorry, that last...
That's all right. Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Now, this is what's cool, guys. Ready? If you really want to nail this stuff, stop mixing in other things. And we've all mixed in other things. Walking around saying, what was the phrase?
Wow, this is great. This stuff actually works.
I never say that.
Yeah.
Right? I'm always amazed at what happens during a typical day in my life.
Res geste.
Res
That's
geste,
what it reminds
right?
me of. Yes.
I mean, I show up. I mean, I got, it was Monday here, your Sunday in the U.S. We were watching the end of the Super Bowl, and I was telling Victoria all about the Slovak Club and how everyone would bring buckets of food and roasters and toasters and casseroles and turkey. And I'm experiencing turkey. Oh, my God, turkey. Ooh, I haven't had turkey in a long time. Slow-cooked turkey. Yeah. And so we go to the shops yesterday. And the girl walks over and she tosses a thing in the turkey section, and it basically has like $16 worth of turkey for $6. And it says turkey wings. And I go, turkey wings, cool, mine, right? And I take it, right?
Yeah.
And she mumbles something, and I walk away. I don't care, right? Come home, I open it up. It's turkey drumsticks.
Even better.
Even better, right? I mean, the wings are fun, but I mean, the drumsticks are K-boom, right?
Yeah.
And so so this is how we do it, right? I'm happy that it worked, but I don't talk myself into being happy or write it down that I'm happy. It's almost like a bad first date. If you have to tell yourself this works, you notice it works. This is the fun thing. Go out, have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about multiple buns in the oven later in the show, but the more fun buns you put in the oven, the more wins you have. It's sort of like ordering shit off of eBay when Victoria goes out with her sister for a couple days. And the next thing you know, it's like
all these packages come.
Yeah, I get more shit from China.
What did
right?
you buy?
Seriously. All right. The more things you order, the more things you get. Right? One big win.
Yeah.
Right? Boom. Grant Monk is watching the show.
Oh, Grant.
Boom. Look at this. We've got MM and Grant and DDD
Still a
people.
gem.
And oh my God. So, next, Victoria.
Sweet. Thank you, Charmaine.
Thank you. That was great.
That was an ace. Yep. The next one is from Dan.
Dan.
From Dan.
Dan. Yeah, it's
Middle
3 letters.
or more? Well, I
right.
couldn't see if it was an A or an O because everything's so bright.
Oh, yeah.
So,
can
yes.
change
Hey, 20.
Yo, Don Dan.
Don't worry, I won't keep bombarding you with emails. I have a question in regards to something you said on a recent video. You said that before you record a show or you take a moment to feel what it feels like to have recorded a killer episode.
Boom.
I was going to do this myself in my chosen line of work, but then I was thinking, isn't that the middle? So how do you differentiate between the middle and a legitimate end? I would have thought that feeling a killer episode is the middle part of a larger desired end. Hope my question makes sense.
This makes
Cool, Dan.
perfect fence,
Yeah.
and it's going to go into Jake's question, which comes later in the show.
Cool.
Ready? So a middle versus so here's my thing. Loving teacher, successful businessman. If I even go a little bit further out, I've got the last breath method. Right?
Yeah.
You can find that at feelitrealfun.com. Type in last breath or flip. Right? So the last breath method goes like this. It's like my last breath on earth. And I'm just going, damn, that was pretty fucking good. Right? And in the cake I go.
Oh, the
Cindy.
face in the cake.
Right,
That's
face
right.
in the cake method, right? So
Yes.
in the cake I go.
Yeah.
So that's it, done. Yeah, zooming off to the next adventure, right? So that's the big one. Chunking in a little bit closer, yeah. My daily emergent experience, right? I love ongoing emergence. Business guy, loving puppy dad, loving husband, so on and so forth. So all that. But businessman, loving teacher, successful business consultant, all that bullshit, right? That's good fun. But there's a wish, feel it real, nail it. Can you see it? Now here's what I don't do. In order to succeed, we got to make sure the show's fucking good this time, Victoria.
Yeah.
All right? This is how you can tell you're in the middle.
Yeah. And plan all the details and all the
So I'm imagining her putting on her fucking makeup at twice the speed, having twice as much fun, and doing it in half the time. Right? We're going to call it the makeup method, right? Unlike the make out method, we're going to imagine that it takes twice as long to make up, and we have twice as much fun. Right? You get it? So I'm not imagining a good show that, we're going to succeed. There's the difference. A middle is I'm going to manifest the money so I can buy the car. No, I imagine buying the car. Right? I imagine actually not buying the car. I imagine having the car. I imagine Tickle Belly Hill. Yeah, me and Emmett. Right? Emmett didn't have Bruce back then. Victoria was busy at the time. Yeah. And so it's like me and Emmett on Tickle Belly Hill. Yay! And suddenly there's the car. It's at the price that I'll pay, like half price of what it should be. Right? Victoria says, "Are you sure?" I says, "Fucking right. That's my car." Right?
Yeah.
we drove it around the parking lot once. It was perfect. Right?
It's Abdullah Black.
It's Abdullah Black. Right?
Yeah.
And then I happen to have the cash for it. Why? Because I like having cash around. Cash is my friend. Right? So, but I didn't. Right? I'm going to manifest the cash.
Yes.
So I can get to the car.
Yeah.
Nah, I manifest the car. And guess what? I've got the cash because I'm a little nuts about cash at the time, right? The cash stash. You
Yeah,
should have seen
it
it.
was.
You should have seen her. I got 10 grand in my fucking pocket, and we walk in. She's like, 20. I'm like, what? She goes,
It's falling out of your pocket.
I like it, right? Bought the car from a fella named Tom Sawyer. Tom got a kick out of us, I'm sure.
And we got a kick out of him.
Yeah, we got a kick out of him. So I hope that helps. But listen later for Jake's question as well, because it's going to factor into this. So. Boom.
Okay.
By the way, did you notice her cringe when we talk about middles? Oh my God, if she melts the butter. So I'm imagining melting the butter just right, so then we can put the whatever we're going to make with the butter in. Oh.
Yeah. I actually, another way, not another way, because there are middles and there are ends, but I love how you've often said, before we do anything or look at a lesson, an update, something, imagine having gotten gold first.
Yep.
Imagine getting gold. And I think even someone said, I always get the gold. I just love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, we do have people in our groups and so on that, like, I'm hoping that the next lesson helps.
Yeah.
Really? I love you. I really do.
Yeah.
But you got to stop hoping.
Yeah.
And I hope Victoria, lasts the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
How that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, right, without hitting me. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Thank you, Dan.
That was great, Dan, Don.
All right. The next question's from Marcy.
Marcy, this is good.
Manifesting Mastery.
Boom.
Money Madness. I have been feeling it real as a wealth creator for a while now, but reality is producing the opposite of my wish fulfilled.
Ooh,
Sounding a
theme.
little bit like
We got a
Charmaine.
theme.
After doing some digging, I have concluded that I loathe money. I love having it, but loathe that it is necessary. How do I overcome this?
Oh, my God. Let's talk chunk size. So for those people in the club, if somebody would share this to the club, I would really appreciate that. So big chunk size. Ready? So I really loathe money. I'm a money loather. I find this is so cool, because when I got over having a problem with businessmen charging a lot of money, I started making a lot of money. And you really get to nail this in some interesting ways. Here's an example. I imagine all women's is gold diggers, and they're stupid. Women's is stupid gold diggers. They look nice, but if it wasn't for that one little bit, we wouldn't have a use for them, right? I have actually heard this,
Jesus.
right? Yeah, like, seriously, right? And then it's like, well, I notice you don't have a woman's in your life. Right? Oh, I'd like to have one, but can't find a good one. I'm imagining having a good woman, but there's all gold diggers, and they're stupid. And if it wasn't for that one little bit, we wouldn't have use for them. It's like, really? Right? This is horrible.
Yeah.
But this is where people live, right? It's sort of like, you know what? I'm imagining being wealthy. And then I look at their Facebook timeline, and they hate wealthy people. Right? I mean, they've got, you can tell, right? It's like, let me get this right. You're having problems manifesting money, and you hate wealthy people. You get that. This is really, really worth nailing, because you get to discover who are you as someone who doesn't loathe money. Somebody who doesn't loathe money will enjoy spending it, making it, having it, giving it away, making more, charging a lot of money for something. Someone who doesn't won't.
Yeah.
Right? This is the thing. I want you to enjoy all aspects of money. And if you chunk up to someone who is, I enjoy money, then you chunk down to actually enjoying it in different ways. And then the way you relate to money is going to be just really, really cool. Oh, look at that. 2 Maxwells cross-talking. Get a fucking room, guys. Like, love you both. As I said, Maxwell's making Maxwell's. So this is where it gets to be fun. You get to notice, all right, so I loathe money. I want more, but I loathe it. Cool. So you get to explore those little things. How do you actually feel about rich people? Right? I can remember selling a gun to a rich guy. And again, we all go through different times of getting this and losing this. And I had a gun that I paid $200 for. Right? Rich guy comes over, looks at it, and he goes, "What do you want for it?" I says, "Make me an offer." He says, "$5." I said, "Are you crazy?" He goes, $1,500, take it or leave it, $2,000. Right? Boom. Right? Because the gun was worth it. I happened to get a good deal on it. Right? Took it in on a trade. I got to experience what it's like. Not going, yep, rich people always trying to Jew you down. Yeah, yep. Yeah, boom. You get to just notice, what are you really imagining about money, about people, about business, about whatever. And I envy them, she says. Oh, cool. Remember, too, it's saying about positive and negative emotions. But watch this. Do you want people to envy you? I suspect you probably don't, because of our emails. It's because I don't like people envying me, right? Oh, look at him. He's got a BMW, right? Versus, I remember in the old country when I had one of my, I love 3 Series Bimmers. And when I was driving around one of them, this young kid says, "Nice car." And I says, "Want to know a secret? I paid less for this than my wife paid for her Chevy." Right? Really? Right? And then we start talking. Well, I never see you work. I don't work. And then the conversations happen. So instead of letting him envy me, I'm letting him get that I've given myself status, and I'm giving him status. Somewhere she says, "I want people to join me and to include them." Bingo. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, there's the fun thing. As you explore these little things, what do you really feel is real about people, about money, and so on? You get to drop the envy, and you get to experience the, you know what? Yeah, I have no idea what ever happened to that kid. He's in the old country as far as I know. But wouldn't it be cool if he had a Bimmer instead of, settling for a shit car? And I'm not saying Chevys are shit cars, but what if he approached life differently? Just because I wasn't in, like, a stuck mode. So I really appreciate your question on a lot of levels. How about you, Victoria? Anything you want to add in?
Oh, I was just thinking as well with her saying, I want them to join me.
Yeah, totally.
And include them in it. And that goes then to the oxytocin.
Yes.
The belonging, like...
you got it.
Feeling part of Yeah,
a healthy oxytocin, right? That feeling of belonging.
Yeah.
That healthy status, serotonin. Healthy serotonin has you giving status. Maxwell's are sitting in their Bimmer right now. Beamer, yep. Boom, nice.
Yes, minis, yeah. Excellent, thanks, Marcy.
Cool.
That was ace question.
And watch how it weaves in as well in the upcoming bits.
All right, the next question's from someone called T-Bone.
Yo, T-Bone.
All right.
All right.
So beefsteak? No. Bored with my scene.
Oh, my God.
Hey, 20, can you answer me this?
Yo.
What's your perspective on multiple scenes for one desire? Like maybe you have one scene for a certain desire that you're now bored of it. So you imagine other scenes to cycle through for that other desire. What do you think?
Cool. I want you to look up the cheeseburger method on our YouTube channel at feelitrealfun.com. Just type in cheeseburger. Tom Pranio, it was your birthday the other day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
TP.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Done. All right. Happy. Well, I didn't do the psycho version. Happy birthday
To you.
to you. Right? So, and to Max, too. Max,
Okay.
you and Max both have the same birthday, and you guys are very prolific authors. Is it a sign? Don't know. Let's see. Anyway.
Yes.
So what was I talking about?
You were talking about how he's bored with his scene.
Oh, my God.
T-bone.
So the cheeseburger method, right?
Yes.
So I need at least 7 different scenes before I can fall in love with having a cheeseburger for lunch. Or what are the things that we had? The Slovaki thing, right? So I need a scene where the young girl behind the counter is happy I came back. I need a scene where I'm enjoying Victoria dribbling her Slovaki juice all over her outfit. Right? What you need is one imaginal experience and nail it.
Yep.
Right? The question I find is interesting because if we approach it from the other angle is how can I easily nail this today? What's the most natural way for me to experience a cheeseburger that has me getting a cheeseburger for lunch?
Yeah.
Boom. It's like my turkey win, right?
Yeah.
Go to the top of the show if you're just tuning in. But my turkey win happened very simply. We're watching the Super Bowl. Now, here's the problem. We're watching the end of the Super Bowl. And in Australia, they don't give us the Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah, 20 was really pissed
I was
off.
very upset about that because that ruins the whole culture, right? And so while we're watching like a typical Ford truck commercial, like not funny at all, I'm telling her about the Slovak Club, and I'm telling her about the turkeys and the casseroles and the, oh my God, I mean the potatoes. And I'm really experiencing that turkey, right? And then suddenly, like, there's my turkey, right? Oh, what's the most natural way? How do you
Yeah.
surrender to that naturalness? I dribble.
Tones of reality.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd love to know in your scene, is it all just like a bit of a head scene where you're not pulling in your senses?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
one slide in. Yeah, the electric slide helps with that too. Just what's your thing? If you watch pizza commercials, you'll see they'll show a pizza with a bunch of people around it. Yay! And then suddenly you'll just see the slice of pizza and the gooey fucking cheese.
All the cheese dripping.
Right? So it goes from a dissociated experience of pizza. There's a movie of people eating pizza. I want some.
Yes.
And then suddenly there's the pizza right in front of your face. It's a close-up with the dribble cheese. And so I'm
Yeah.
going, I could eat dribble cheese. Boom. Cindy's here.
Hello,
Welcome
Cindy.
to another exciting episode of Feel Real Fun. All right. So there's the thing. You don't need multiple scenes. You just need to nail it once.
Yep.
Right? And if you stay there, cool. If you slide out, put it back in. But get in the habit of nailing a lot of wishes. Just 1 or 2 imaginal acts, done. So, boom.
Thank you, T-Bone.
T-Bone.
That was great.
Yo.
Right, the next question's from Jonna.
I think
Yes.
you got to cover your ears. Got to cover your ears.
Oh,
Yeah, just do it. Trust me.
well, I've got to put
It's okay.
the iPad down.
Okay, we're gonna do a show where I give everybody gang names. Right, this is gonna be so much fun. So instead of Charmaine, and so it'll be like Sea Dog, T-Bone. Right? It's gonna be T-Rex. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
I can hear
All right.
T-Rex. Right.
All right, so
Okay.
everyone's gonna get gang names. Maybe next show.
The next question is from Jonna.
Yo, otherwise known as J-Dog.
J-Dog. Does revision erase memories? Would revising a bad memory erase the memory from other people's minds? Does doing revision alter other people's memories?
Cool. I love what Neville says about this. What you're doing is revising reality. When you really get that. Neville says memory is an imaginal act, right? Everyone, by the way, everyone visualizes. Some people say, I don't visualize, whatever. Yeah, you do, right? Can you tell I'm not your mother, right? If you can tell I'm not your mother, you're able to visualize, right? Right.
Yeah.
Especially if she sounds just like me. Wouldn't that be spooky? Right? My mom sounds just like Mr. T. Right. Anyway, what was the question?
The question.
Oh yeah, revising. You're not revising memories. You're revising experience.
Yep.
You're
Reactions.
revising reality, and that's it right there. How do you know if it worked? Your reactions change, right? I was beat to death in 1989, bad day at work. I love when people tell me, I had a bad day at work. My boss said poo-poo, right? Really, right? Get the shit kicked out of you. That's a bad day at work. But you see how much it traumatizes me to talk about it, right? When I gave an interview to the Department of Corrections back in October, or September, whatever it was, the lovely Susan from the Department of Corrections kept contacting me saying, hey, you all right? I'm concerned about you guys. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Talking about that doesn't bother me at all. It's almost like it happened to a different person. Right? So it's not like, oh, it's October 26th, time for me to sit in the corner with a gun and a bottle of whiskey. Right? No, I can sit in the corner with a bottle of whiskey any day. Right? No gun needed, no October 26th needed. So there's the thing. What you're actually changing reality. You're changing your imaginal experience, which changes your physical experience. And what about their memories? I can promise you this. If you're not imagining that their memories matter, which would be secondary cause, whether or not they remember it doesn't matter. Okay? That's what's cool. So change the reality.
I also reckon as well that, change, if you revise and you notice how your reaction to the event or whatever it is has changed, other people will witness
Totally.
that your reaction has changed, and so instead of them bouncing off
it's almost like that
it's
didn't
like,
happen.
their reactions change because it's like, it's no big deal or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it.
Cool.
That was good. Oh, we got another revision question, I think. Oh my God, hold on, I'm psychic.
Excuse me.
Psychic medium, that's me.
Psychic medium. So the next question is from Andy.
Hey, Andy.
My other self starts shouting.
Oh no, I'm sorry, we got revision questions later. That's right.
Dear TTMV, I've employed these methods to no avail. How do you feel something that you have never felt before? How do I feel like I've hit the lotto jackpot when I've never hit the jackpot? Soon as I attempt to feel it real, my other self starts shouting, no, you're not. You're in your rented mobile home in the trailer park. I'll stop right there because I'm getting too depressed to keep typing. Oh, thanks in advance for any help you can share, Andy.
Andy, this is fabulous because this is another reason why we keep teaching people to scan for differences, right? Because Neville's work is different than everyone else's work. And I know there are people out there that argue against me all the time on this. And it's like, all right, when you get the results that I get, let's have a conversation, right? But here's the thing. Neville said to imagine what implies your wish has been fulfilled. You don't have to imagine the lottery win. Imagine what it's like having enough money to buy the peanut butter you want. Okay, what's it like then, right? Because this is what you get to know. It's sort of like you don't imagine if you're single and you've never been married, how do you imagine being married? It's just weird, right? You imagine what implies you're married, right? Cool. Maybe imagine you have kids, right? But I don't know what having kids is like. Oh, you know what it's like when someone's happy for you. This is why Neville taught what we call congratulatory conversations. Victoria is making a tool shed with our friend Raymond.
Yes.
Have you ever made a tool shed with Raymond before?
No.
No, right? Now here's the thing. I've never seen her make a tool shed with Raymond before either. But what I do is I just imagine going out and seeing those two back there happy as clams, right? Look what we're doing today. Look what we did. Oh my God, right?
Oh, I imagine it's putting the spade back in its spot in the shed instead of wondering where the hell it is.
She's not even imagining making the shed.
No.
She's imagining putting the spade back.
Yeah.
Right now, if she went out there and tried to hang it,
there's nothing to hang it on.
I mean, the lady up on the hill would be sitting there with her binoculars going, look at that one. It's just gone a little bit nuttier.
Loopy. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So imagine what implies your wish has been fulfilled. In other words, let me go one step further. Why do you want the lottery win? Because my guess is you really don't want the lottery win. You want what that would give you. And so how would you feel if you had no money concerns? How would you fall asleep at night without money concerns? How would you wake up in the morning without money concerns? How would you wake up in the morning knowing, you know what? Yeah, I want to make an extra 10 grand this month. Let me push a few different buttons. Let me see what else I can do to help people. All right? Boom. Evelyn says, did I make it to the live one
Yes,
this time?
you did, Evelyn.
Yes, you did.
Help me remember your name. Evelyn or Eve? I can't remember.
I think it's Evelyn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, a little Oreo eater.
That's it.
Jake.
Oreo
Boom.
manifesto.
That's right. Cool.
Excellent.
There's the big thing. By the way,
Yeah.
if you got gold there, everyone needs to do easymanifestingmethods.com.
Free.
It's
7
free.
days.
Right? 7 days. It's a freebie,
Yep.
but it really nails the essential bits. And this is one of the one of those videos goes almost entirely into this, because if I'm trying to imagine. See, I can't even do it wrong. I've got a really rough time trying to do it wrong. I'm imagining Tony marking down the pork belly we had yesterday. No, I looked at the pork belly and I just went, right, that's the wrong fucking price, right? And I'm just imagining I'm experiencing the yum of pork belly for lunch. And we walk back, we get some coffee, we're walking back the other way.
Which
and
was
suddenly-
another score.
Which is another
'Cause it was
score.
half price,
It was half
yeah.
price. Victoria
Yeah.
looked at it at the other store and she goes, well, maybe we should get one.
Yeah.
We don't roll that way, right?
Yeah.
We roll into the other store, right? The one where we do our main shopping at. It's half price. Yep, of course. Let's fill up the bag. Then we walk around and we see Tony, and he just gets done the price markdown gun. I'm like, yo, Tony, is this going down? Yep. Boom, boom. See ya.
Thank
right?
ya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. That fast. Okay. I experience I don't imagine, like I said, I don't imagine Tony marking them down. I imagine eating them. I'm imagining her yum.
And they were.
Boom. I'm going to put up a method, or the
Excellent.
yum method. The yum method. We'll have to edit something into that. Not now.
Okay.
Later.
Thank you, Andy.
Andy,
That
good
was
question.
ace. Right. The next question's from Roxanne in Manifesting Mastery.
God, how I wish I could sing that. That whole sting thing. I can't get anywhere near there.
No,
if I do it,
it's
it's
lucky.
if I do it, it's Roxanne.
And it's called Money Middles. Hey, 20. When doing this lesson 33. Oh, wow. Someone else was doing lesson 33.
Really?
Hey,
Up
yeah,
top?
up the top.
I'll be damned.
What could we use if money, wealth was our end, but we didn't want to influence or put pressure on the who or the how it comes about?
Get we're skipping middles. This is cool. If you're just tuning into this, watch the earlier part of the show.
Like mine is having money flowing in frequently. I don't really have an end that would imply this wish. I don't have a dream job unless not having to work can be used. That's what I'm stumped on. Any tidbits? Thanks, Roxanne.
Cool. I'll go to spending it. Right? So a comment, well-intended comment showed up in our Facebook group today about I wouldn't use the word spend anymore. I would use the word invest. It's like, oh, fuck, man. Like,
Yeah.
I get positive intention, love you, but that's a new age bullshit, right? And this is why I nail these things, because I love spending money. I do. I do I like spending money?
Yeah, yeah.
I do. I love investing it. I love making it. I love paying the bills. I love all that stuff. I loved pissing off the accountant and Victoria because I paid the internet bill and stuff like a year at a time, and then go, you can't do that. I says, well, you're wrong. I
Watch
have done
me.
that. Right? They said, no, please stop doing that. I said, oh, please stop. I understand. Right? Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Anyway, words have power.
Yes.
So, what was I talking about again?
So we're talking about the
yeah.
money coming in.
Yep, cool. It's not about money, it's about time. So if money wasn't a problem, what would be different about your time? Right, I'll go back to my Ames chair method thing, right? I used to be traffic, now I listen to it. I used to sit in the driver's seat, now I sit in my Ames chair, right? I used to drink Neville's 7-Eleven coffee. Actually, it was 7-Eleven coffee in the old country, which really sucked. Now I drink our coffee. Right, and I don't talk to bosses and hang out with people that I wouldn't hang out with if you weren't paying me a pittance. I answer your emails, right? About 80% of the emails that I answer are from people that have not given me money. About 20% are from people who have, right? And I want you to get this, because here's the cool thing. That takes one moment to feel, right? What's my thing? Oh, I feel my ass in the chair, the click of the keyboard. There goes the traffic.
Smell the coffee.
Yum. I've got a great life. It's about having the time of your life. And the money is a subset of that. So when you get in, I'm having the time of my life. What am I doing after the show?
Going swimming in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go harass Cube at the pool. Why? Because I can every day. Right? This is what I want for you. So if going to the pool every day would be something that you would do, that would imply to you that you've got plenty of money, you do that, and then you discover how. You discover, do I write ebooks? Do I get online? Do I whatever? Yeah, and you just discover the how. That's the fun thing. You discover the who. Right? Boom.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Excellent. Thank you, Roxanne.
That was a great question.
Yep. All right, the next question, well, there's still a few. 3 more.
That's right.
The next one's from Anicia.
And one of them's really good.
And here's the revision question, another revision. Revision help for manifesting a better job.
Oh, yeah.
I've had several interviews for a better job within my company, but I always receive letters stating that someone else has been chosen for the job. I've imagined a revision of the letters that state I have been chosen for the job. I've also imagined being congratulated for getting the job. What am I doing wrong? I purchased the Feel It Real Power Pack and I thought I was doing everything right, but I'm getting so frustrated. Can you see what I'm doing wrong? I do revision from every letter I get a denial from, but when you keep getting denial letters for jobs that I'm qualified for, help. Thank you in advance.
Cool. This may tie in with one of the earlier questions, where what else are you imagining about work, getting jobs, so on and so forth? Do you really want this one? Are these jobs, or are they just convenient? I'd explore what are the other imaginings, because for some people, it's like, I know it's hard to get jobs, but I'm imagining getting one this time. Right? Just to notice, what else do you imagine about getting jobs? Oh, I suck at interviews, but just, again, notice what else you're imagining that may factor in here. My big thing would be, if you were eligible for a job that you interviewed for, and the mailman brings the mail, and you see that work has sent you a letter, what's your reaction whenever you see that envelope?
Before you even open it.
Before you even open it.
Yeah.
Right? There's the thing, because if you can revise the content of the letter, that's fine. But Neville says repeatedly, your reactions create your reality. So when I come home, you know what I see? I see Dancy Dog, Dancy Dog, Dancy Girl. Right? I love Dancy Dog, Dancy Dog, Dancy Girl. Right? There's a reaction. I'm coming home. I get that I'm loved. But if I saw
Depressed
dog, danger girl. Oh.
I think I'll go back to the pool.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right? You get it? What are your reactions? Revise your reactions. Right? You get the envelope? Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. My other bit, occupy the desk. If you go to NevilleGoddardQuotes.com, type the word desk into the little search box at the bottom there. And Neville, I wouldn't say imagine getting the job. I'd imagine having the job, right? And the lesson pretty much just comes down to if a certain desk would imply that you got a job, imagine being behind that desk, right? Sitting at that desk. I'm not big on manifesting getting married or getting the proposal. He proposed to me. I'm imagining him giving me the ring. A lot of things can happen between the time you get the ring and you go to the pawn shop, right? I mean, get married.
Yeah, got you.
Right? On the other hand, if you're
grandkiddies.
on the other hand, if you're imagining, like holding a wrinkled hand while you're babysitting the grandkids,
Facing the cake.
facing the cake method. Right, boom, you get it?
Yeah.
Move further out. Okay, and this is sort of like how I got to run the restorative nursing department in the nursing home I worked in. I am not a nurse. You're supposed to be a real nurse, registered nurse, to run that. And I was imagining working on the treatment team, the medical team, right? I had no qualifications, like EL0, right? I don't even like the medical model, right? But I thought it'd be fun, right? So I'm imagining what would apply that I work on the thing. It's like, oh, cool, man. Right, I go behind the nurses' station, hang out with the nurses. That'll be fun. So imagine that, and suddenly the three girls that worked in restorative nursing, they pinned me in a corner. I'm like, Dirty Dancing. You don't put baby in a corner, right? So I'm in the corner, and they're saying we want you to run the department. I'm like, I'm not qualified, and they whip out a piece of paper. Yeah, all we have to do is these 7 or 11 things, and you're qualified. There's exceptions to the rule. It's like as usual, right? I almost all my temp jobs that I had were all exceptions to the rule, right? Go figure. When I did credit card processing, they wanted somebody with a strong background in one-call close sales, and or it would really help if you had some degree in business or accounting, right? Right. I just go and I say, yep, this will be fun. Right? I'm already imagining getting the paycheck, right? I was actually imagining being the star boy in the office. So we did our week's worth of training. I said, come back Monday, we'll give you some leads. I showed up Monday with a full boat, contract signed. They're like, what'd you do? I says, I talked to a buddy of mine who owns a karate school. He bought the whole package. So I made like $1,500 before the first day of the job, right? That's how we roll. So, boom, Yasmin Maxwell, gotta go. Kari is watching. Hi, Kari.
Hello.
Hi, Kari is watching. So is Jazz. Cool. All right, look at that.
Okay, well that was ace, Anicia. Thank you.
Cool.
The next question's from Anna. Are using revision for health. Loads of revision questions.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Revising traumatic event, especially the trauma part of it, so can't affect your physical and spiritual health in the future. Something like a surgery can affect health going forward for the rest of one's life, but I feel like with Neville's method, the body can revise itself to the cellular level as though the trauma never existed and can't have any bearing on its functionality otherwise. Would love it if you can touch on this topic.
You know, it's really fun. So like, I've managed to, quote unquote, heal myself of like half a dozen doctor-diagnosed conditions like flat feet, scoliosis, so on and so forth. Undiagnosable, mysterious nerve tissue damage in my elbows, right? I've talked about all this before. Is it possible? Absolutely. And here's some of the things that I've done. One, I imagined like when I would carry firewood here and then I couldn't type because my arms hurt so bad because that old damage was aggravated. I imagined, having had a great day, building the empire, typing like a fiend, right? There's something about like when you write 10 articles in a day and you go to bed, you go, score.
And that was as a result of being in the state of loving teacher.
Yep, totally. So that big state of loving teacher has me want to teach. How do I teach? One of the ways is through articles. Yeah. And so going back to the earlier question about middles, right? That was Dan, I think. Yep. Or Andy. I don't remember. Doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter, really.
But here's the thing. So that state that I'm living in gives birth to other wishes, including I want to be able to type.
Yeah.
Right? And so to type, all of a sudden that damage has gone away. And I don't even remember when. That's a big key because, it healed at a level and a time where all I noticed was, my elbows don't hurt anymore. I type like a fiend again, like 97 words a minute.
Yeah.
Right? Boom. So go play. Have fun.
Yeah.
And again, this whole thing goes back to, again, we're not revising memories. We're revising experience. If I revise the day before, right? So, something traumatic happened 20 years ago. You don't have to go back to that event. If that event impacted your yesterday, go revise yesterday. Right? You get it? So I want to run again. Right? So what I imagine, I want to frolic in the meadow with Victoria in ways that most people can't possibly comprehend. And so what I do is, so I've got an old injury that I'm mucking with right now. So I imagine running with the puppies yesterday, not just walking them. I revised my yesterday. So you notice I'm not even paying attention to the trauma. I'm paying attention to the puppies. Got it? So there's some goodies. Kim is here.
Hello, Kim.
Boom. So is Heather.
Excellent. Thank you, Anna. And
great question.
the last question, I think I saw Jake was here,
Yo, Dream Driven Jake.
is from Dream Driven Day Jake.
Dream Driven Audience here
Buns
too.
in the oven. Can you explain what you mean by having buns in the oven or feeling a multitude of things as real and how those relate to states? I'm confused as to how I become one with the state of these wishes and buns fulfilled when there are so many different wishes. Is it just like they become a part of my new dwelling place, or do I need an overarching state that weaves them all together? It feels like I'm attempting to juggle too many states of wishes fulfilled.
Yeah, sounds like you're trying to make it more of an act of will than a surrender to. Now watch this. Surrendering to the state of loving husband makes imagining a yummy meal that we both enjoy a desire, right? So I got the turkey today. She's not a real big fan of turkey. We're talking about ways to eat the turkey. I'm going to mention to her after the show that, you know what, I'll just use it for turkey snacks.
Okay.
Right? And then we can do something different like that solvaki or something like that. But what I'm imagining, so first the biggest state, right? You club people, right? Yeah, has to deal with loving husband. What does loving husband want? Loving husband also wants loving wife to have an experience, an activity, right? Of yummy lunch or lovely posies on the table. You get it? So this big thing has like sub-chunks, right? Different things loving husband wants, right? Nice socks for her. Nice shoes, right? Yeah, so as soon as... Yeah, you get it? So, and that just wiggles its way down. So the key is, now these big ones, right? Loving husband, that's an easy one. You notice it's not 42 fucking words. So many people who try to do all this stuff, and it's like, so I'll make a list of the qualities of my
Loving,
soulmate,
adventurous,
and exactly
yeah.
what we do every day. And it's like, no, loving happy husband, right? 3 words done, right? Loving happy husband, boom, yum, boom, oh wow, right? Boom. You got bread?
Yay! Yeah.
You get it? Bread is a butter delivery system in my world. And it's also a way that loving husband gets to express himself. Get it? Identity, then you have all these activities, and so on. Where do they fit in your life? So this is really, really cool shit right here. But you notice it doesn't feel like juggling. It's not like, oh, I got to really focus on the flowers, focus on the yum. Yeah, I just nail the yum. I nail the wow. I nail her having to clip them and organize them. Dream Driven Jessie is here too. Boom.
Hello, Jessie.
So.
Yeah. When he mentioned about, do I need an overarching state? And then I was wondering, I don't know if manifesting to the max, like whether that sort of covers some of this as well.
Yeah, and manifesting to the max, that's where we really nail this whole thing. One of the 9 modules in there, crass commercial message, manifestingtothemax.com, for those who don't have it yet. Yeah. This whole idea of a big chunk for me always comes back to a person, right? Who am I being in the world? Okay, yeah. To get down just a little bit tiny more, who do I want to serve? Okay. Loving husband, happy wife, right? So a loving husband loves happy wife, and she likes posies, she likes yum, she likes pork belly.
And Krispy Kreme donuts.
That's right, occasionally those show up, Julia. But this is where it's good fun. This is what makes it so easy. Nail the big things first. I am a lottery winner. What I'm not a fan of there is, all right, that's an incident. Now what? Because you might get hit by a truck and then die. You may walk out in front of someone and then you end up punching them and they sue you and take all your money. Well, now I got to be a double lottery winner. Maybe I should put it all in a trust. It gets weird. Versus what's your ongoing emergent? Okay, loving husband, loving teacher, loving puppy dad. 3 of my biggies. Loving teacher, podcast, article, elbows. Boom. You get it? Chunking down into those. Brilliant. And by the way, before somebody steals that, that's my model.
Yeah.
Right? Because I watch you people steal my shit. And I pick on you because here's the thing. I don't want you to parrot me. I want you to express you.
Yeah.
You get it? Because if you're parroting me, all you're doing is a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, right? It just gets garbled and goopy. On the other hand, if you take what I teach and what Neville taught, You get, Neville didn't copy Abdullah. Neville ran with what Ab taught him. I run with what I learned from Neville. You get it? You run with what you learned from me, so on and so forth. Manifesting to the Max is from 2016.
Yeah.
But it's a goodie. It has stood the test of time. But here's what's fun. I want everyone watching this to express their difference, their divinity. Don't copy mine. You get it? Because copying mine, you're just going to do a second-rate copy, because my models continuously evolve.
Yeah.
And you can watch that throughout different courses. Right? That's what's fun.
Yeah.
So, there's a gift to a couple people. You know who you are.
Yeah.
So, and it is a gift. Seriously, don't be a copy of a copy. Right? Find your own unique expression. Right? That'll make the difference. Because I know some people really want to make a difference in the world. Yeah, and I want you to. I want you to be the difference. So, tiny little rant. That gets some steam off to the thing, doesn't it?
It's good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's one of those things.
Thank you, Jake.
I'm just feeling my vibe.
Question. Yeah. Your vibe.
That's right. Boom.
It's the vibe.
Yep.
Right.
Anyway.
Can I shut the heavy lid?
Shut the heavy lid. We're done. We don't need that light to project on us anymore.
That's right.
That's right.
So, hope you enjoyed today's show.
Oh, my God.
What we'd love you to do
That's right.
is type in below. What was your strawberry bit?
Oh, yeah.
What was the best bit for you guys?
What was that bit that just sort of like oozes?
Oozes.
It could be like your Oreo bit. What's your Oreo bit? But we like strawberries here. So, but
For me, probably just the way they all weave together today. Like
Always.
so many revision ones and quite a few touching on money. And it's great then when you listen to the whole show, you just get, oh, yeah.
Totally.
Like if I was asking one of the questions, I can imagine, oh, that's true for me too. Oh, right, I really get the gold there too. So, yeah.
Yep, I'm with you.
That was cool.
The way they always weave together, and this is the thing that we just love doing this show. We love doing the other shows too. But you notice we took the week off, but we didn't take the week off from this. Because we just absolutely love this.
We get gold. I get gold.
Yeah, you can't help it.
Yeah.
Right? If you're actually teaching, you're learning. There's the other thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely.
Yep. It's not about parroting answers. It's about exploring experiences.
Yeah.
So, Francis, I got to share your email with Victoria. Boom.
And congratulations to your daughter, Hope Castelli. She won.
Boom. Yeah, that's
so
one of the rare
ace.
times in my life
Yeah.
where I enjoyed voting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. She's a stunner. And thanks for what you loved here. All right, you guys. So,
Okay, we did the strawberry thing.
We've done the strawberry thing. Type it in while we tell you. Go to freeneville.com.
That's right. Get on that 221 email list. Power snacks, pseudo random. One of us dies.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
Facing the cake.
Yeah. Click on the confirmation link.
Oh, yes, that's
Right?
important.
Like you guys that don't, you don't get nothing.
Yeah.
Right? It's the law.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, cool. Oh, I missed it. I'll catch
Tony
it.
says, revise the experience, not the event. Totally, dude. Like, seriously.
Yes, not
how did
the
it
event
impact
itself.
you yesterday?
Yes.
Right?
That's really
Changes.
key. Yeah.
I've been struggling this for months. All right, so if you revised yesterday, and imagine that you've been succeeding wildly at this since day one.
Yeah.
What would your yesterday have been like? What would you have sent me then?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, how about a bottle of
Nice.
scotch? Boom.
Yeah.
Not Cougar bourbon.
Okay. Join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Cruise ship, 12-course meal, here to there, road map, proven.
What? Cool course. Just sign up.
Just sign up.
And for refunds, go to our YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
feelitrealfun.com. 20's having a stretch.
Yeah,
okay.
Stretching is good,
Thanks
guys.
loads
Love
for joining
y'all.
us today.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah, and we'll catch you soon.
Have a lovely 2 days. Have a lovely yesterday. Go back and revise it. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, move this. Look at that. Whoa.
Oh, no,
That's freaky.
too bright.
Wow.